Can you give us a squad update in terms of any players that may be returning for this weekend?
Kofi Balmer is injured, hamstring injury. Andy Halliday is fine, so he trained the whole week, so I'm sure he's back. Liam is not back in the training, his recovery from his concussion. Yeah, Stephen Sadden is trained now the third week, fully with the team. He's ready for the squad. If he is in the squad, it's my decision on Friday, but yeah, these are the players, yeah.
It'd be good to get him back involved, Steve, yeah?
Yes, I like him. I like his character. He's loud. He's communicating a lot. He brings energy in the dressing room. He brings energy on the training pitch. And yeah, so I'm happy that he is back and I have more choice.
How do you view these final 5 games now? The split will be something new to you.
Oh no, it's not new to me. I know this.
In terms of year.
In terms of year, okay. Yes, how I feel. I think it's very tough games. It's very tight games. Small details in the game make the difference then, or decided games. I think so, and so we have to be ready and we have to be prepared for the tough games. Now the first game against St Johnstone is very tough. The 4 games against them was very tight. There was 2 wins and 2 defeats, but each with 1 goal. It was very tight, and so tough game on Saturday.
Yeah, with only 11 points separating bottom from 6th, is it fair to say that every team in the bottom 6 is in a relegation fight just now? Absolutely.
I think no team can feel safe. Can feel because it's so tight, and you have to bring the best performance each weekend to collect points, and then in the end you will see. The league is only safe if it is mathematically safe or not. Not possible to get relegated. But I think it took time.
What sort of St Johnstone team do you expect? Obviously, they had that big result against Celtic, then a heavy defeat against Celtic, bottom of the Premiership just now.
Yes, but 3 weeks before the beat Celtic at home 1-0, and yes, of course I saw the game on Sunday. But if you're in a semi-final from the cup, it shows that the team has quality. So you're not in the semi-final if you have no quality. So we have to be careful. They beat us also 2 times. So. Yeah, they play interesting football. I like this kind of football, and so we have to bring our best performance to let the points here in Vierpark.
Is there also a challenge when you're playing a team that are fighting for their lives at the bottom of the table?
Yes, it is, but I also expect that my team is fighting for the points, because we also need the points to secure our stance in the status in the league for the next season as soon as possible. So we can save energy or something. We have to fight for each duel, for each ball, because we also need the points.
Michael, it's been 2 months since you were appointed Motherwell manager. I'm sure those 2 months have gone in pretty quickly. How satisfied are you with the way the team's been adapting to your style and your tactical approach since you've come in?
At first, I'm very satisfied with the attitude from the players and the work ethic from the players, and they give everything in each training session. They're ready to learn the new things, to implement the new thing. To be honest, it's also for me to make compromises in my playing style, to make compromises which fits to the players or not. So as I said often before, I'm not the important one. Of course, I have a playing style and I want that my team plays like I imagined, but at the moment is this squad. I have to work. I like to work with the squad, and so I have to make some compromises, perhaps. And next season, then I could make also good recruitments and bring then other players also, or to improve the the squad that I don't have to make compromises.
I think when you were first appointed, within the first week of your appointment, I think there was 3 games. And about 2 months after that, there's only been 4. Would you have rather there was more games in that period to get a clearer picture on how the team is dealing with your tactics, or are you really seeing the benefit of having more time on training pitch?
No, so I think I have a clear picture now from the team, also from the players, and this what happens now that we are in the play down. I don't know how it's played. Bottom 6. It shows me now everything, but because now it's important, the character. Now it's as important who gives everything, and not only everything on the pitch, so everything for this club. So who wants to stay? Who wants to play for this club? This is so lovely now for me to see this. Who let his heart on the pitch to play for Motherwell and to help to secure the status in the league as soon as possible. And this is for me perfect, and this is also influence my decisions for the squad for next season.
In terms, from a coaching perspective, you touched on it earlier, but how challenging is it for a manager to try and, because you come into a club and you know you need to get results immediately because of the position that you find the club in, but you also want to try and put your own imprint on the team as well. How challenging is that from a managerial perspective?
Extremely. Yes, it's very challenging because as I said before, I'm not the important one. Important is always the club. Important are the fans, the players, and this must be fit. And you have to collect points because you need points to stay in the league. Also, I want to implement my style a little bit because. I'm here to implement a new style. If not, then I can stay at home. Yeah, so you have to find the right balance for this, and this is not so easy. Also, is it in terms of training or in terms of training's load because the style needs more energy, more power. This is another training as perhaps before. I don't know, and so. All the injuries, you have all to be careful. You have to take care on so many things, so it's not so easy. But I think as a manager, you can't complain or was looking for excuses because it was my choice to do this, and I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very happy to work with the guys, and the guys, make it easy for me because they have a great work ethic and great attitudes and are brilliant togetherness.
The final thing that I just wanted to ask you on was about Aston Oxborough. I've noticed that he's been shortlisted for the club's Player of the Year this week. That's obviously down to his impressive performances before you came to the club, and I know he was injured when you were appointed, but is he in a position now where he's ready to start games in terms of his fitness?
Yes, he's ready, and it's now a perfect situation to have 3 brilliant goalkeepers, and I think there are many managers would be in this situation. So but to give you the right answer, he's ready.
So is it just a case of him then biding his time, or do you feel that he maybe has something to prove to you to get back into the team?
Oh, he shows me in each training session that he's ready, and he's a great character, and he's a perfect guy, a brilliant player, and so, as I said, I'm happy to have this choice.
Thank you.
How is the challenge of when you've had 2 weeks between games to get the players, back up for this one? I think over the last couple of years, Motherwell, the team have maybe struggled after a break to hit the top form straight away when they come back in. Is that a challenge for you as a manager to get that?
I don't really.
Your game last weekend, is it?
Okay. Oh, I give you the answer after after the game on Saturday. No, it's always I like it to play because you stay in rhythm, and I think rhythm is very important. But I also have to be careful about our squad situation. So if we have only. This is not disrespectful, I have to find the right word. We have only one learned centre-back with Dan Casey at the moment, and so we have not the choice to make as many friendly games, or then if something happens, if an injury again, then we have, for example, no centre back. So we have also to be a little bit careful. And in my opinion, it was very important to train hard and also to give 3 days off for the mind and to see it as a break. Now it's a break, and now it's a new chapter, and I have to be. I think. Now, hopefully, we are ready, for the new chapter.
Just on Kofi Balmer, will he be out for a while? Is that a season over, maybe? Or?
I don't want to speak about how long, but his hamstrings injury, and hopefully we see him this season. But I can't say something because I just have it always a situation from day to day. And if I say now the season is over and next week is then on the pitch, and you say. I have no idea, but now it's hamstring, and it's not good for us because we have not so many centre backs now. Liam is out, Gofi is out, but Johnny did it well against the last game against Hearts, so I'm very happy that Johnny is a solution.
Michael, you said earlier that the way the players perform from now until the end of the season will influence your squad for next season. Is that a conversation you've had with the players, and how receptive or how did they react to that, if you did?
No, it is not a conversation I had with the players. I speak always to the players, and I think each player knows his situation. But what I meant in this is I'm not here to motivate the players that are now the bottom six, and I think I'm here to improve and to help to develop. The motivation has to come from the guys, and they're on the pitch. There is, I think each motivation is also individual. So one has to, I don't know, perhaps a bonus. One has to be successful. One motivation is a title. So it's not up to me to give them the extra motivation, because the extra motivation is always I stand on the pitch and I want to win. This is the motivation, and you have a home games. Now we are 4 games, 3 games without a win, or 4 games without a win. So the fans they want to see a win. They want to celebrate with us, and this should be their motivation. The motivation should be I'm playing for a great club, and I want to help that the club is secure the status in the league as soon as possible. And this is the motivation. And what I meant is, for me, it's a perfect situation to see the character, because the character is for me so important. And if we have the right character, then I think we will achieve our aim as soon as possible. If we have not the right character, and if we don't see it seriously from this game, then it could be a tough situation.